light.
Hello and welcome to the BBC News at 10. I'm Amy Crisp. Today we will be interviewing David Cameron and Nick Clegg, but that's for later in our programme. First, we have some breaking news. The Prime Minister and many other political workers have been sacked of their jobs due to new laws made by newly crowned King Bodmus II. He said, and I quote, "Every child under the age of 5 should be given some importance in life, so that is why Sam John Doorknob, aged 3 from the Silly Sock Nursery, Kent, has managed to land the job as Prime Minister. He passed his A-levels, skipped 18 years of school and skimmed through university. The Prime Minister and Deputy have yet to comment on this tragic event of today, but here they are in the BBC studio. Hello, Mr. Cameron and Mr. Clegg." Hello, Mr. Prime Minister. I mean, Mr. Cameron. And of course, Mr. Clegg.
Nice to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you. Let's start off with an easy question, shall we? How do you feel about today's events?
Well, I really don't know what to say to that, really. It's very distressing and I don't know where I'm going to turn.
I know where I'm going to go. I'm going down to the pub to ease the pain.
Yes, and have you ever met this little Sam John Doorknob?
Sadly, yes. I met him in Tesco's the other week. I was at the self-service, paying for my Munch Bunch pack of 4 yoghurts. He came along and whacked the yoghurts out of my hand and ran out the store, laughing. Can we have a tissue?
Oh, of course. Here you go. So, any comments on today's events?
Well, it's just I really hope he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cameron and Mr. Clegg. It was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you. It means so much.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Well, that was some truly tragic news. Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to hand you over to Bethan, reporting from the House of Commons. Hello, Bethan.
Hello, I'm Bethan Humphreys, your political correspondent for the BBC News. As you can see, I'm here today in the House of Commons, and it's like a zoo in here with all the 3-year-olds running wild. There's teddy bears, rattles, toys, and footballs flying through the air. It's really astonishing the amount of little children they've managed to fit into this place.
Wow, it says that lots of adult companies are going bust.
Yes, that is very true, Amy. Big adult companies like Ann Summers, Lloyd's TSB and the Majestic Winehouse have gone bankrupt and they're not likely to be able to keep open through the next months.
But it says here that statistics show that one company is at the peak of its performance.
Yes, the Munch Bunch Yogurt Company is at the peak of its performance, and it's due to 3 in 4 households with children that buy Munch Bunch yogurts.
Wow, what are we going to do about all the litter then?
Well, as you know, the new government isn't going to be able to cope with all this litter, and it's likely that we're going to experience a full country meltdown.
Oh, that's truly terrible. Hello? Samantha Godwin wants my job. She's aged 4 from the Silly Sock Nursery and the BBC's been taken over by 2-year-olds. Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? Is that true? That's true.
Yes, it's true.
Well,
I suppose that's goodbye from me, Bethan Humphreys, your political correspondent for the BBC. Goodbye and good night.
well, I suppose since that's the downpour of the BBC, I'll hand you over to everyone's favourite downpour lady herself, Mrs. Chloe Donahoe.
Thank you, Amy. It's, as you can see, can't see it. What the hell? Here in Scotland, it's very snowy in Scotland. Yes, very snowy in Scotland. And down here in Wales, it's very rainy and cloudy. And over in Scotland, again, up in Scotland, still very snowy. And in Ireland, it's it's not looking good. In England, it's so sunny, it's so good. Yes, in England it's very sunny, very sunny. I think I'll have lemonade out in the lawn today, yes. And there's some tsunamis coming in, but not around England. England's fine. So that's Britain, yes. Britain's doing fine. Over to Amy.
Well, that's good, Mrs. Donahoe. Thank you for that important news. So I suppose that's it for tonight and forever. This is Amy Crisp, reporter for the BBC. Goodbye.
Get out of my chair!
Okay. Bye, guys.
I'm Samantha Goodwin, and I'm here today to tell you today's top story. Munch Bunch is brilliant! Thank you and good night.